everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am, as always, Anastasia, and if you're new here, then nice to meet you. Today we are going to go through my trip, actually road trip to the southern states. We visited with my husband two cities, Savannah in the state of Georgia and Charleston in South Carolina state. I took my time to just enjoy the trip, didn't comment that much, so that's why I am here to walk you through of what I have seen. Came to a Greek spot and obviously got a souvlaki or gyro, and this is a very interesting presentation. I have never seen like it wrapped like that, but it's very beautiful. And also we got fries on the side and some calamari and saganaki.
Oh yeah, you don't need to. Yeah, that's pretty much how they did it.
Savannah room tour. Here is the Airbnb. We just walked in, brought our stuff, and we actually like it from the first sight. So this is the kitchen. I guess it's fully equipped with everything you may need to cook, I guess, here. We probably won't cook here or in general eat here. Oh, that's nice. There is a coffee maker machine. And let's see. They have here some tea, sugar. I like that. I like when... Oh, wow. Well, that's probably will be my morning coffee. I like when the host is very thoughtful and just trying to make your life a little bit easier and pleasant while you are coming to a new place. This is why I like Airbnbs. This time it happened that we decided to book an Airbnb instead of a hotel. It seemed like more closer to the city area where we want to walk around. Oh wow, that's cute. I should get something like that for home. Okay, fully equipped. Equipped. Oven, microwave, second microwave. Well, the fridge looks a little like aesthetically not pleasant. I don't know why they decided to keep it like that, but I'm not paying attention to that. Also, this is probably something American, the fact that you can regulate the intensity of the light like that. Like in Europe, I haven't seen something similar in the places I have been to, so I don't know. Here is Ari, and here is
11-hour drive.
Oh yeah, we feel almost jet-lagged after this trip. And here is the small living room. Like what I never do in a hotel room, in an Airbnb, I never watch TV. Never. But I guess maybe it will happen one day. Nice. And moving to the bedroom, and after I'll show you the bathroom. Here we are. I like that the bed is pretty big. I think it is king size, and I like the selection of the colors. They go together. Oh, and these little cabinets also look lovely. There is some type of vintage old school style here. I like the selection of the objects and these details too. And we have a welcome bag over here. Let's see what's inside. We actually haven't opened it yet. So Okay. Oh, we have red wine, Ari.
Yeah.
Yes, in the welcome bag. We have sleeping masks in case we need them. And I guess some. Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. Some snacks. Okay. Ooh. Oh, the pop. I like the popcorn idea.
That was nice of them.
That's nice.
Doesn't cost much, but it goes a long way.
Exactly, exactly. And you feel not too stable. This is something very nice that hosts can do, and exactly, it doesn't cost much, but it feels very sweet. Have some AC here. It feels a little humid here. It's not warm, it's not hot, it's just pleasant tonight. Okay, towels, towels. Oh, that's also cute. So, oh, okay, some details are like look old, like this drawer over there, but I guess it's fine. And over here we have a mirror, something that I would like for the house, just to have a full body mirror, just somewhere. And here is the closet area. Well, what is here? Okay, I think it will stay here. I don't know what pillow is that. Okay, we have an iron, we have a broom, I guess some storage space, and moving slowly to the bathroom. And basically that will be the end of the room tour. We have a washing machine and a dryer. That's, I think, important. Maybe we will use it because we are here for 3 nights. So I really like this part. Some towels over here for makeup removing. That's very nice. And some laundry pots, also very aesthetically nice. I suppose this is a door somewhere, but I'm not sure what I'm going to see now. Okay. Oh, fine. Okay. There is it's funny. There is a chair for a baby if you had a baby. Okay. And the bathroom. It's actually nice. Like I have seen much worse bathrooms in my life, but this is actually not bad at all. I'm a little judgmental in the third bathrooms. So here is some shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel. I brought mine, but it's nice that they have it here, so it's pretty convenient. It's small, but you don't need much. So that's it for the room tour. I wanted to show you this little friend that we have in our Airbnb, let's say patio garden. That was a little spooky last night. I didn't notice it from the first moment because I just passed through it with the suitcase. And after, when we went out, I just noticed our friend Raptor. And it just creates a completely different mood. Although the Airbnb doesn't have the dinosaur style, like not at all, but they just decided to put that here for fun. And it's funny that they even had to mention to not climb on the raptor. But maybe some children had that idea before, or drunk people. I also really enjoy the bamboo trees that are over here. It gives such a great privacy between the other house and this one, and also just it's pleasant to the eye. It's green, and it adds some type of like forest effect, because last night I didn't, it was like really dark here and I didn't notice that there is like a wall, and it looked like there is like some depth there, and like the raptor is just coming out from the from the forest. Also, we have a little patio here, this cute sitting area, and also here some furniture outside that I don't really understand why it is outside. And and this is the entrance of the Airbnb over there. And we have an unpleasant view here. Unfortunately, that's like a very big minus. But besides that, at least it doesn't smell. But besides that, there is this picnic area, which is it's very cute, I guess, for a better weather. If you have like a big group and you like want to spend your night inside. I really love these palm trees, specifically this type. Very, very, very nice. And also, to my surprise, there are not that many, actually not at all, mosquitoes. I thought there would be because it's humid here and warm, but no, everything is fine. So nice.
Walking around.
Going to the cemetery.
It's not paved, yeah.
Man, I think you can drive. So that's the cemetery. It's very quiet here. And at the same time, we don't want to disturb the quietness here. So we are just doing a driving tour. I didn't know it's actually permitted.
I don't think I've ever seen a palm tree in a cemetery.
Me neither. It's something very different.
And Spanish moss.
And the Spanish moss, this is the type of the tree that is in the south, in the southern states, and it's very beautiful. It creates like this, maybe...
Oh, what's this? This must be
spooky
some type
effect?
of war.
It's a very different cemetery than we're used to seeing. And these are the graveyards of the military that took place in the Civil War, specifically from the South Confederate States, and they are here right now. Here's the Spanish moss. It creates like a very interesting aesthetics to the location. Not maybe spooky, but maybe no, it just gives like maybe some romanticism at the same time. And I really like the green shades, the green tone. It's like this type of grayish green. And yes, I don't know how people come here at night. It's like it's like a tourist attraction actually to come here for a spooky walk in the cemetery, but I think the morning is more than enough, especially this misty morning as we have right now.
Look at the gate.
Try with the spicy jam.
So good.
Came to that trailer park Hitch and ordered some different and interesting dishes with chicken. Here is my sandwich, and it's called grilled apple pie chicken sandwich. And I'm trying to show you the inside. It smells really good. I think this is a weird combination, but I think it will taste great. And the server told me that this is a spiced peach jam, so I really have to taste it before to put it to the sandwich. And here are some collard greens. I prefer them rather than just fries for now. And Ari got something really interesting. So this is like tacos, but this is actually pancakes and with grilled cheese, strawberries, and what is the sauce called? Mayo?
Strawberry salsa.
Strawberry
chicken
salsa.
chili or something? Chicken, not chili, but
That was actually a recommendation by a friend, and we are really curious how it will
chicken chili
taste.
aioli.
So this is chicken chili.
Aioli.
Aioli.
Chicken chili aioli.
Wow.
Like a sauce, and then the strawberry salsa.
I think I'm more excited for your dish than for this one, but
All right.
as a fun fact, the American states have their own state flags, and all of them are different and have different historic meaning and symbolism. But specifically, the South Carolina, I think, is going to be for now my favorite because I just love their symbol, the palm tree and the half moon. I decided as a souvenir to get a t-shirt, and from Georgia, Savannah, I got actually a baseball hat that you're going to see in the video, I'm sure. Another souvenir is this cup from Charleston. This is the amazing size. It is not big like from Maine and not too small. It is the perfect size for my morning coffee. I just love it. I love this cup. From the moment that I saw it, I thought, let's get it. It was not cheap. It was like $18. I believe maybe it's too much from a souvenir store, but okay, a trip literally can change your mood, change your emotional state, change how do you approach life in this specific moment, affect your future plans, make some decisions for yourself, and just look at this life in a different way. And it doesn't have to be a trip far away, you know, to another country or even to another city. It can be like a day trip within your city. You can just go to the other part of your city and spend the day there, see new places, eat some food there, and just it will flip like that your mind. I'm going through right now a big change. I already immigrated to United States, get more adapted to this new country, to this new city where I'm in, and to the new life circumstances. This was a big trip after August, when was the north trip, when was their first honeymoon, and this trip to the south, we call it the second honeymoon, and hopefully many more are ahead. But this trip was supposed to be back in August. We actually planned to do the southern states, but because of the weather conditions, the southern states had hurricanes, and it really affected our plans. So this time everything was good, the weather was perfect. Here in Philly it is cold, but down there it was so warm. I was walking with my leather jacket or with another type of sweaters, but that's it. I didn't need my coat or boots or something like that. One day we went to the beach, I was wearing my sandals, short, it was perfect. Amazing trip, amazing to go to a warm destination. If you live in a cold environment right now, if it's winter, that really affects the mood, and seeing the sun every day also is so important. I was really used to that when I was living in Greece, and when I see the trees without leaves, it's like, okay, depression starts. I have to see something green and I have to see the sun.
Pizza, that's cool for you.
When in Georgia, you have to get peaches. Canadian maple syrup soda. This is something amazing that we got. This is actually warm peach cider, and it tastes so sweet, a little bit sour, and they give it with a cup covered with white chocolate and I suppose cinnamon, and the chocolate melts in your mouth when you try to drink the cider, and they add like a little sugar candy here. Very good. $2.50 for each.
Drink marketing also took place. The women's liberation movement was, to a great extent, a byproduct of Prohibition, and the deep engagement of women in politics happened rapidly. Almost overnight, women shifted from the tightly wound post-Victorian lifestyles and created their very own genre, going to speakeasies, embracing a more tolerant mixing of races, and engaging in permissive sex norms.
So in America there was a prohibition law, and from what I understand it was from 1840 and it lasted until 1920s actually. It's actually very interesting how they illustrate it here. It's like you are literally back in time. And actually some people were against alcohol, like liquor is a curse, or bread, not beer. Wow. Wow. Oh god, I just thought that this looks so realistic. I almost feel that he will move here size now. Little boy, Billy's Sunday tonight. Here's some real footage from back then. Wow. Back then was so different times. This is how people were drying their clothes off. Something similar to Greece right now.
The pilgrims who fled, religious persecution in Europe came to America, and they actually brought more beer than water. If you read over here, more beer than water on their Mayflower voyage, and about 42 tons of it. Also, pretty cool. Our first president, George Washington, was looks like he operated his own rye whiskey stills in Mount Vernon, which is pretty cool to hear. I did not know that he was one of the largest distillers in the U.S.
Wow.
So pretty cool. Did not know that.
To be in a better state of mind and save money.
Yeah, people were just trying to outlaw it. Certain people were trying to get it outlawed, and this is their propaganda.
So they had to vote against or for it. Liquor means alcohol, alcohol means poison. Why drink poison? That's a good point. Georgia became member of the Union to vote dry in 1908. And this is basically a scene of how the prohibition agents were forcing saloons to close and destroy the barrels with the liquor. And I suppose this is a worker or a saloon owner, I don't know, and they literally destroyed the liquor, and this is an imitation of the liquor just going wasted to the streets. And little children were probably forced by their parents, because children cannot be arrested, right? That's why.
The parents are on looking.
Yes.
You can see up there.
And this is the...
Then you would get busted.
Yes.
That's in Brooklyn.
And
I guess before all the rats infested New York City.
Oh. And they were getting the remainings of the booze to give to the parents. That's just disgusting.
That's what they were for.
Yes, over desperate. But that means that they will addict it. Like
So they would
people
take
were.
they would take an axe to the barrel and just blood on, and they would pick it up. So
But that just means that people were alcoholics, right? They
Probably,
didn't have
yeah.
control. Apparently, these are some products made back then. And there was a soft drink created back then, I guess to replace this sense of drinking. And it was called Vivo. It was like a mocktail or not alcoholic beverage. Oh, Budweiser beverage, less than 1/2 of 1% alcohol by volume.
That business is booming here. That took off like crazy. I've been working this field day and night. You see that barrel right there? It's about ready to run. I'm gonna put it in that steel right there, get that fire just right. The stump will go to the top. The creek water comes in right there and hits that copper core. It'll come out of there 120 proof. Well, that's looking good right there, but I tell you what, if you get caught with that 120 proof.
All these objects were actually flasks for liquor. For example, this teapot, and then this, and even this pretzel was actually a flask, and they were sold like in bakeries. And then this flask, and even this eggs, and even this cake.
Gus sent
Gus sent us.
Gus sent us. You didn't believe us.
He gave you a lot of grief for that.
Come on.
Oh, look at that.
Wow. Gus sent us. Wow. And we entered the
Nice side tour, folks. If you guys don't mind heading over into this room right here for me. Heading over into this room right here for me. We'll grab your drinks in just a second. Tour is not fully finished. We're gonna do a little cheers, but if you don't mind waiting all together as I grab our drinks. Yeah, just so it's fine. So feel free to sit at these tables next to the amendment. I'm gonna grab our beverages.
Βάζουμε λίγο λεμονάκι. A little bit of lemon. Amazing. Oysters. Happy hour deal. 75 cents per each. And we got 30. And they actually split them for our individual plate. That's actually very cool.
Wow, look at all the crackers.
What do you think of the oysters?
They were good. The horseradish really hit me, but it was good.
Oh, yes.
Good.
If you add a lot of horseradish, it burns.
Just hits you right
Yes.
in all your senses. But it was good. It was good. They gave you all a bunch of sauces, a bunch of crackers. So kind of still hungry, but
Still hungry.
that's what pizza's for.
We have to eat a slice of pizza now.
You don't eat oysters to get full. You
No.
eat oysters to feel cool.
This is one of the houses that are the most impressive here in the area. We are walking around in Savannah, in the historic district, and these houses are massive, and probably specifically this one probably is abandoned because currently there's no light and the curtains are just open. It looks like it's abandoned, like for a couple of days that we are passing it, nothing is going on. Some of these type of buildings are actually used as hotels, like as inns, and some of them are used as museums or shops or like buildings for another purpose, or just houses. But this just looks, actually, I don't know, there is like some kind of illumination. Maybe it's not abandoned. Maybe it is just not used by anybody. What's called?
No, it's like a little stairwell to this house.
Oh, yes. The architecture is just amazing here. It's just so pleasant to the eye in the historic district. Good morning from our bathroom in the Airbnb. I am getting ready, and maybe you can listen some sounds from the parade that is happening outside, like on the streets. I think it's not right here, although we noticed there are some signs that we cannot park there on specific hours today because of the parade. So I suppose they will come here eventually, but I believe they are more towards the main park here. And I keep hearing since like maybe 1 hour ago now all these sounds. So I wanted to talk about Airbnb in general and about some things that I keep noticing in different places that I go, and they just sometimes make me frustrated, and I just think, okay, why people cannot offer a service to people? Like why sometimes there is like some neglecting, and sometimes you feel that the host doesn't care. Sometimes you notice that it's not relatively clean. Some furniture services can be dusty, and you see that the host did the bare minimum and changed the bed sheets, and I hope they cleaned the bathroom, because, well, it looks clean, but I don't know if it's really clean or no. So they clean the toilet, the bathtub. I'm not sure for that. But usually what I notice is that the bath curtain, well, not here, not in this Airbnb, but most of the times the bath curtain has mold. And this is unacceptable for me. This is anti-hygiene, and I kept noticing that in almost every spot we went the past summer. These are the main two things that I noticed: the bed and the toilet, because basically this is all you need. You just go to spend your night in that place, and hopefully you just enjoy your day outside in the location you're traveling to. But some people actually enjoy spending some hours in their Airbnb room or in their hotel room just to rest, maybe to have a meal if they don't want to go eat outside. And it's nice to offer to your guests like a nice accommodation, something that they will remember in a good way. In this Airbnb, I actually liked it. We booked 3 nights, but I can see myself maybe staying here for a week because realistically it's very fully equipped and you have everything that you need. But what I didn't like was the trash outside that I showed you. That is unacceptable. I suppose this trash is from all the people that are staying in this complex, but come on, like I have to walk out, and the first thing I see is that trash, and it's been there now for 2 nights, from the first night we arrived until now. Now it's the 3rd day, basically, that we are here, and the trash, yeah, is still there. I can see it from the window. But that's not the thing that makes me mad most of all. So there was a welcome bag included in this Airbnb, and that's actually very sweet. Not everybody does it, and I really appreciated that and enjoyed that there is like a little gift for us. So the welcome bag, as you saw, had like a small bottle of wine, popcorn, biscuits too, because we are two, and pay attention now. There was one, like, I think it was chocolate granola bar, just one. And I didn't pay attention to this fact, like, who cares? Okay, doesn't matter, not a big deal. But when we came to the Airbnb, there is a small porch. And on this porch, like, we have some chairs, a table, and on the chair, I see, the very first night that we came here, I see that there is a half-eaten, like, bar. Maybe I didn't even think what it was. I just see the paper, the plastic wrapping of the bar, and I guess the half-eaten bar itself. And I didn't really pay attention. I didn't touch it, obviously. I didn't pay attention what bar exactly it is. And we also thought with Ari that that's a little weird. Like, somebody came here, ate their bar, and left it half eaten. Why not to just go to the trash and throw it away? until I realized, what is this? Actually, this bar was from the welcome kit, welcome bike that we received. So one bar was there and the other bar was missing, and I connected the pieces of the puzzle and I realized that, oh god, this is the second chocolate granola bar on our porch, half eaten and left there by somebody. Maybe they were hungry and decided to eat, not a big deal, but just throw it away. Like, why you had to leave it here so I can see that you took it and ate it and didn't finish it and just left it on the porch? That's just very, very weird. But obviously, this is a little detail and it doesn't affect
my whole impression of this day, but it's something that I wanted to talk like these little details that matter, and basically they can affect your whole impression of the stay. But I want that little thing affect me, but it bothered me, as you can see.
So this is the biggest tree in the state or in the United States.
No, here.
Probably here. This is called the angel oak tree, and it is like roughly 500 years old.
I think. I haven't done too much research.
And it's very huge.
Maybe I could read up on it.
Yes, we will read a description, and people come here to see it. It's open. You can freely enter the park. There are some certain hours that you can come, since 9 to 5 p.m. And now there are not that many people here, and they're viewing this majestic tree. Came to eat some barbecue food at the place called Martin's here in Charleston area, slightly outside of Charleston, and I think we will definitely enjoy it because this is much better looking meat than our previous barbecue meal in Savannah. Although it was a fast food joint, but this is actually like a legit uh, barbecue restaurant. So we have here a combo that includes 4 ribs here and the brisket, which is like it is a pork and it's a chopped meat. And we have salsa, some type of sauce, some type of barbecue, I think, mac and cheese, and we have the beans here. And this is, it looks like a pancake, but it's actually cornbread. It has to be interesting. I'm curious if it's going to be sweet or no. And we have plenty of bread, so that seems very filling. And some plates and nice napkins for later. So we're going to enjoy that. Just walked in the other hotel. This time it's a hotel room. It's not an Airbnb, and I'm starting with the entrance. So we have a full body mirror. How much I love these things. Like, we have to get one for the condo. So it's a hotel series by Marriott, something very simple. And here we have already a kitchen with a little fridge. Let's see together what it has. I actually haven't opened the fridge yet. It has nothing. Well, I wasn't expecting anything. And actually, lately, I'm noticing that there is no like mini bar in the hotel rooms anymore. Just, just something I noticed. So we have some stuff here in case we want coffee or something to eat. Like, it's actually a small kitchen where we can prepare something, but we're not going to eat here, definitely. Maybe I'll try the coffee machine here. In the Airbnb, actually, the coffee machine wasn't working, or I did something wrong, so I'm not going to complain. Just I didn't have coffee there. So what do we have? There is a dishwasher, and we have like a tablet for a dishwasher, and oh, we have a detergent also. What is this? I don't know. The coffee itself, sugar, the dishwasher itself, small one, but very cute. And just some drawers that with the utensils. Yes, not much stuff. But and here we have, I guess, the closet. Oh, it's actually pretty spacious. Blue color. Okay, maybe we will put something here, but maybe not. And yeah, we already left all our stuff here. Ari has like $10 with him. So it's a place like with a desk. You can, I guess, work here if you need to. More like a business hotel room. Actually, I really enjoy these things. Like, this is to put something like a cup or a plate, and you can actually sit here. This is very nice. And also, here we have the bed. Very nice, looks very clean. What exactly I like? Nothing extra. Looks very clean. 2 pillows for each person. We have a TV. I think it's going to be a little uncomfortable to watch it with this angle. And we have the bathroom. Yeah, it's kind of horrible. Unless okay. Still not good. It's better to sit there and watch the TV. So let's get to the bathroom. Something very simple, but you don't need much. If it's clean, that's all that matters. Clean toilet. A very nice picture of a beautiful building. And a very nice shower. And to be honest, I prefer the showers in the hotel rooms than the bathtubs because I have a feeling that the bathtubs are never cleaned. And plus, I don't like the curtains, the plastic curtains. They usually get mold. So I really like the glass doors and We have some soap over there, which is very nice. Yeah, I like it. Clean towels. Very good. I am actually satisfied. Also, an important topic, not that pleasant to talk about, but it is important and historically and just meaningfully and morally is to talk about slavery. We actually went to a slaves museum back in Charleston, which is called the Ryan's Mart. We learned a lot. I knew that slavery was a fact in United States. I didn't know like the amount it was extended. We went to the museum back in Charleston, but I wasn't filming anything there. Why? Because and there was a sign like no photography, no recording. So I thought that okay, let's just enjoy the museum, let's just learn, and basically it was just a museum with a lot of reading, historic facts printed out on the walls, beautifully illustrated with pleasant colors, and it was like a two-stage museum. Historical artifacts that you could see through the small windows, but basically that's it. So that's why I didn't film. So we visited the Ryan's Mart, and that building was specifically built and used as a slaves market back in the 1860s until the Civil War in 1865. The emotions are so big and so like you feel so emotionally maybe drained after visiting this museum. We spent there probably 1 hour, maybe 1 hour and a half. I was shocked about the fact that how cruel were the times back then. The most shocking facts about African American slaves back then was that they were treated like property, like thing, like not like a live being. They were sold, they were traded, they were rent out because not everybody could afford buying a slave. People used to rent slaves for some occasions. Also, they didn't have any rights. They could not obviously vote, they could not buy property, they couldn't just walk like outside for no reason. Like if they were outside they had to work on the plantations, or if they go to the city they had to do like a requirement by their master. That's it, like nothing else. And they used to carry like some coins with the labels of what type of slave are they or to whom they belong to. Basically all their life was dedicated to their master, and they lived to serve. They could be won as prizes in lotteries and in some other type of events, and that is just shocking. And of course, like men, women, and children. Even children were sold as slaves, and there was actually a price table in that museum which indicated by age how much every person was worth back then, and you could see their prices in the dollar back then and what is the equivalent price right now. The most like expensive slave was men of 20 years old, because they thought back then that that's the ultimate age when a person is the healthier and the most physically strong just to work in the plantations or around the house. After 20 years old and later, eventually until your 60s, the price of a slave was decreasing. And that was so shocking to see. This is just terrible. When you start getting into details and seeing how they were treated like really badly. They were punished if they were misbehaving or just not acting how the master wanted them to act, or if they just didn't want to do what they were asked to do. They were quite often raped. It's important to learn about that because, and you can see what happened in the past, and also you can always learn from the mistakes of the past.
even if they are not your mistakes, but they are the mistakes of the humankind. And if you know and learn these mistakes, there is a possibility that you will try the best to help the world to not repeat the history again, and also to be appreciative of what we have today, of the freedom that we have today. Although yes, we may think that okay, maybe our freedom is limited in some ways, but still it's not like it was back then. It's much different, and it's so important to just be appreciate to appreciate what we have today. Friends, thank you so much that you stayed until this moment. You know how important it is now with the YouTube algorithm to watch the video until the end, and if you did, I really appreciate you for that. Give it a like if you enjoyed it, and maybe share it with a friend, or leave me a comment like what part you enjoyed the most, which historical fact you enjoyed the most, or which city fact, or what part of the video seemed like the most exciting to learn about these new cities, Savannah and Charleston. And if you have any type of question that you would like me to answer in my next vlog, then I will be happy if you leave it either in the under this video in the comments, or if you DM me on Instagram, or once a week on my Instagram I post the story with the window for questions, and you can leave there your question if you want it to be answered in a video like that. I will be seeing you in the very next video. Bye bye.